Hello. Okay, I'm doing this facing the sun, so let me see how it works out. It's pretty bright. Hi group, I just wanted to come on and so if this is on YouTube, I am doing this in my Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives. I may put this on my personal, I don't know. But this is where I hang out most of the time. It's my group for women over 40 going through the midlife change and beyond. And I do share recipes. I show you what I'm making for dinner or lunch, whatever, and what I'm having. I do special trainings that are even 1 hour webinar style, so you'll learn detailed stuff. So that's what's fantastic. So I'm in here every day. So come and join Women Creating Healthy Lives if you are not already a member, if you're watching this from somewhere else. All right. I'm here to talk to, well, the women who follow me on YouTube and the women who follow me in the group, who have joined the group. And I, today, read over many, I saved them to my phone, many responses, why you guys joined, what things you want help with. You know, when you signed up, when you got in my Facebook group and you answered those questions. So I'm going to list some of them below. Okay, I'm going to list some of them right now. And I want whoever's watching to comment on what it is that you wanted help with. What things, when you joined this group, what did you put down, right? So here's some things. Weight gain, low energy, stiff joints, lack of motivation, joint pain, inflammation, exhaustion, not able to lose weight, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, foggy brain, weight won't come off, worry about husband's health, belly bloat, extreme fatigue, long COVID, trouble sleeping, anxiety, depression, mood swings, perimenopause is killing my life. That was one. That kind of made me laugh. Hot flashes, depression, tired, restless sleep, belly fat, bloating, hot and moody. Liked that one. So of course, a lot of people repeated the same thing, but that was so much what was said. So you can see you are not alone. And it doesn't matter if you're in perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause. You are probably still suffering from something, or you joined for a reason, right? And some of the things people said, just a few. Navigating menopause symptoms. I like the wording of that. Losing weight. A lot of you said losing weight and belly fat. Fatigue. A lot of people said fatigue, and a lot of people said sleep. Help with how to sleep better. Clear, unfocused thoughts. That was a cool one that I thought that was a good way of saying it. And someone said, which is, I love this, changing mindset, positive thinking, and visioning positivity in your life, which that's so good. Managing what is going on in my body. So that's some of the things people said they wanted help with. So, whole page of women in this group who want help, who want to do better, who want to feel better, who are not happy with the way you're feeling, right? Not happy. So I'm here for a couple reasons about this. I want to do a Q&A. There's a couple things I'm going to do for you guys, because I feel like shutting down this group sometimes. Because it seems like no one reaches out, or no one comments. I mean, you guys some comment or ask questions, or if you're here for help, I need to hear from you, right? And also I offer programs that can help you with every single one of these things, every single one. That's why I do my programs. That's why I started doing what I do. That's why I started doing what I do. But yet I hear from so few women. So I'm asking, do you really want help? Do you really want to make the changes? And I don't care what things, like, it doesn't, and don't say I don't have money, I don't have time, because that has nothing to do with if you actually want to feel better. If you're desiring to feel better, that's what I'm asking you. Do you really want to feel better? Do you really want to, because there's so many things you can do, right? Have you tried something? Have you hired somebody? And it's not like there's no giving up. There's no giving up. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. And if you've tried to do this alone, the problem is that you don't know what you're doing that may not be right. So you just keep repeating doing things that are not quite right for you. They're not going to get you results, because you're repeating the things that aren't going to be working for you. And it is confusing because there's a lot of conflicting information out there. There's so much. I go on and I look and I'm like upset, right? I'm like, oh my God, why is someone saying that? That's so ridiculous, right? And there's so many fake promises, and there's so many promises, and there's so many products that say this is the answer or this will melt away belly fat. There is not just one thing that's going to melt away belly fat. I know. I mean, it's like absurd. By just drinking this one thing, your belly fat is going to melt away. No, because here's the thing. That's bone broth, by the way. You guys have probably seen the advertisements. Bone broth is fantastic. You're having a lot of minerals. You're having some good collagen. All of that, like really good nutrients, which is making you feel fuller. So you're drinking it and you're like, my body's getting fed the nutrients it requires. So it stops signaling I'm hungry, which is exactly right. Same with green smoothies, right? So green smoothies and bone broth are fantastic. Yes. But if you're not eating good food otherwise, that's not going to work. It's not going to be enough, right? And if you're really, really sedentary, but eating quite a lot of food, sorry, but bone broth is not your answer, you know, just like certain other things, right? So it's really about, and I think sometimes women think I have to do too many things, and I don't want to take on too many things right now in my life. So yes, I want change, but change is going to require me to do too many things. So that means it's like adding a whole bunch of stuff into your life, and you're like, I don't have energy or time. I'm already overwhelmed. I'm already busy, right? I get it. That's how I feel about my business sometimes. Absolutely. I do not like writing posts, writing sales pages. It overwhelms me. I get flustered. I get like completely, because I can't write, right? So I get it. But that's not how it has to be. So when I focus on sitting down and writing a sales page, that's overwhelming to me. What am I going to say? I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. What if I say it wrong? What if, like these videos, what if you don't understand what I'm talking about? What if you take what I'm saying wrong, right? We have all those worries. So if you're like, what if I start and then I screw up and then something happens and I have to miss a few days, you know, with your healthy eating and exercise, whatever, all that goes on in our head, and I get it. I get it. So just know that your mind is going to make it bigger than it is. Your mind is going to make it bigger. There's a reason why maybe you haven't been consistent or haven't really started or haven't been in one of my groups or haven't hired someone. There's, what do you really believe about it, right? You want the changes, but do you believe you're going to be able to get those changes? Or are you afraid it's going to make, you're going to be required to do a lot of things you don't want to do? Hello, comment below, whoever I see is watching, but comment below. If you're watching the replay, please let me know what your thoughts are on this, because I really want to help women, but you know, I can give you all the information, but if people are like, yeah, but I don't know, like, you know, you want it, but then you don't, right? You want it, but then you're not doing it, right? Or you're not taking the action, or you're not being in one of my groups, or you're not going to another coach, right? Like, you really got to think about this. Why do I say I want them? Because when people write to join the Facebook group, it's desperation. I can hear it in the comments. You guys are, so many people are like so desperate. I don't like this. I don't like feeling like this. I really want help with this. You have help. It's right here, right? I'm here to help you. Look in this group under guides section. You know, under the big header in the Facebook group, you'll see guides. So you must be in my Facebook group. If you're watching this video and you just on your regular feed, then you click on what's above the video, Women Creating Healthy Lives. That's the Facebook group. So you click on that, you go into it, then go to the guides section. It's like a little menu. There's some great trainings in there. And my latest training on eating right for midlife and why you have the belly fat, like why the belly fat comes on, why it's so hard to lose. An hour of fantastic webinar slides on the food, on everything you need to know, basically. I'm going to put that in the guides section too. It's in a pinned post right now. But I just wanted to come on because I was reading all of these comments, and I've reached out to some of you. So I have sent Facebook Messenger messages because I want to offer you a 20 to 30 minute free call with me. And I'm really serious about that. Because it's like, I'm here. If you say you want these things, come and see how I can help you. Right? This is a free one. And it's just so, like, here's why I'm going to do this. Because sometimes people think, I can't do it. I failed in the past. Or it's going to require too much of this or too much of that. Or, what was the other thing? I'm going to be too overwhelmed. She's going to expect me to be really strict, and I'm not ready to be really strict, especially in the summertime, right? So I want to see what's behind it all, see the things you are dealing with, get an idea of how you're eating now. And don't worry, I'm not judging. I just want to see if I can help you. If there's an area I can help you in, and let you know, oh, you know what? I know that seems right, but actually that's what's working against you. You will find out the answers. Like as if these are the things that might be working against you. And if you already know those things, you're like, I already know. Then maybe it's more of a mindset call on, I know these things, but I can't seem to get there. I can't seem to be motivated. I can't seem to start. I always procrastinate, right? I help with mindset too. So if that's the type of thing you're dealing with and you're like, oh, Diane, I already know what I'm doing wrong, then take advantage of this call and I want to hear what's behind it all, because you can't hear your shit. You're not going to, right? Oh, right, you're right. I do say those things, or I do think those things quite often. Oh, right, I am sabotaging. Oh, right, I have a belief about this. That's what's stopping me, right? So if you're really serious, like if you really want to feel better, if you really want to, there's so much you can do naturally, and with supplements and super powders and stuff, and with stress reduction, and which is just deep breathing a few times a day. That's as minimal as we can keep it, for sure. And if you want to know how my programs, because I have that 30-day program coming up, right? Starts on Monday, and that is food and exercise. And I never combine those. So this is amazing. Amazing that those two are combined. And it's not that you have to do major exercise. That's not what it's about. I'm going to help each individual in the group. So if you're like, I don't really want to do a lot of exercising, but I have muscle aches. I have tight muscles here, and I know I need to work on my balancing, or I know I need to work on my core. That's what I will help you with. Okay? Not everybody needs to work out like crazy. Not everybody should. It can actually cause more weight gain if you're in the wrong spot, right? It's not good for you. All these people that I already know who's already worked with me. Hello. So I'm really reaching out to all the new members, if they will even see this post. And if I sent you a personal message in Messenger, that was me. Yes, it was me. It wasn't a bot. I don't have a bot. I don't even have an assistant right now. So it's just me reaching out to you. The offer stands, a free 20-minute consultation. And if somebody wants to pay, of course. If you're like, oh, if it's free, I'm not going to take it seriously. You can, even if it's a past client, I usually do 222 for a 1 hour, like 1 hour consult with me, but I'll do 111, like $111 right now. So that's $100 off. And then my new program, Clean Eating, Get Moving, eating right for this phase of life. And it's not about this program, because it's in the summertime, it's not super restrictive at all. Because it is summertime. You want to still go out for dinner with friends. You want to still go to barbecues. So I can tell you how to do that better too. How you can do that without messing up, or without feeling you're failing and all of that. And all that's just mindset anyways. You are not failing. We are consistently living our life. There is no stop and go. You don't stop eating one day. So people are like, oh, I just stopped eating healthy. Well, you're still eating. You're still eating. So that means your next meal, you get to make a choice, right? What are you going to choose in that next meal? I still have potato chips sometimes. I have ciders. I have French fries. Now, I don't have to lose weight right now. But when you eat, it's what you eat most of the time. And this is what people ask me, little questions like, can I have a little bit of honey in my tea? Well, how often do you have tea? Like, if tea is 80% of your day, then you might want to cut back on the honey, right? But it's what you do all the time. What you do at most of the meals throughout the week is what's going to matter. And another thing I want to talk about, because I was somewhere today seeing tons of fast food places. My body can't take preservatives or fake foods and chemicals. There is so much of it out there right now. So a lot of your belly fat, a lot of your fat, a lot of your puffiness, a lot of your all digestive issues, a lot of problems are because of these toxic chemicals that are in our food that we buy and that we get at these places, right? So I want you to really be aware of that too. Read all labels, every single label. And I know some people will think healthy eating is really boring. It's just that you don't know how to make it taste good. That's all. You probably just, some of the things I see when I start working with women, I'm like, oh, no wonder you're bored. That's so boring. I wasn't raised with cooking with tons of flavor either. I had to learn. It's not hard. I keep things super simple. My recipes are simple. They are not complicated. So in the program, yes, you get tons of recipes too. And I help you. So in the program, which is in a Facebook group, I do talk and work with each person individually too. Okay? So it's not like you're thrown in there and, and everybody does exactly the same things. And if you don't like to do that thing, you're not going to want to do it. No. I work with you. I help you with that because this is going to be a really small group. So if you come in that new program, you are going to get so much attention, right? It goes 30 days. It's not about being perfect in 30 days. It's about learning, growing. By the 30 days, you will know what food's right for you. You will know what exercise work for you. You will know how to eat for the rest of whatever. You will know all of those things. That means there's no more frustration or confusion. But maybe someone wants to stay confused because it's an excuse. And that's a possibility. If I know all the answers, that means I have to follow them. And I don't really want to always have to follow it. And that's another mindset thing. It's not about being perfect 100% of the time. You can, yes. If you don't want to, don't. It's your freaking life. Right? But really, what I want to say is don't keep putting things off. Everybody who joined this Facebook group and who watches me on YouTube is probably wanting help. That's why you're here. Okay? Get help. Get help. Okay? That's what you want. You can think about all the things, like just write it down on a piece of paper. Because if you don't do anything, they're just going to, you know what? They're not even going to stay the same. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Things don't magically get better after 45, 50. Let me tell you that much. Right? So it's always a choice. You have a choice. You put the power back on you. You get to decide how you live your life, how you eat, because it's a decision, how you exercise. If you want help, guidance, support, that's what I'm here for. Know that it doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Not at all. Stop sweating the small stuff. Like, oh, is almond milk or oat milk better? That's the small stuff. No. What can I have for a snack? What are you eating for dinner? Like, freaking, that's the question. What are you eating for in the morning, at lunch, and for dinner? What are you drinking? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting hydrated? Do you wake up in the morning and have nothing and then coffee and rush off to work? Are you stressed all the time? Do you go busy, stress? That's what to be concerned about. That's the thing to be concerned about. Right? Okay, so look into the guides section of this Facebook group. Great content. If you just say, I want to learn on my own. And I do have a self-study program coming. Reach out to me for the 20 to 30 minute free consult. Reach out to me on Messenger or go to my website and contact page, whatever you want to do. Note, if I email you, look in your junk mail. Oh my God, my emails go to junk. So always look in your junk mail. I have a one-on-one session. If you want like a full coaching session with me and recipes and all of that, I'm going to give you a special for $111 right now. My 30-day program is coming. If you message me and say, I want the special price because it's gone up to $397. If you message me and say, Diana, you're right. I really need help. I really want to be part of the group. I want to get help with this. I will give you the special price, $297. Okay, that's my deal for you today. I am happy all you guys are here. I love it. I mean, it's just for somebody who wants to help so much and then feels like maybe I'm not helping. That's what's hard. So I just wanted to reach out. I know it's not about me. Right? It is about you. That's why I decided to do these things for you. All right. So much love to you, ladies. Bye.